What's the deal, you guys? What is the deal? What is the deal? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Belle Collective Season 8, Episode 8. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What's going on? What is the tea? Oh my God, okay. What's going on, y'all? Oh, excuse me. What's the business? We in this bitch, okay? I got a song. I got a song in my head, and I just feel like, and you know what, child? Not only do I have a song in mind, but I also want to do another episode of songs that were problematic tonight. How would y'all feel if I did that? Let me know. How would y'all feel if I did another songs that were problematic a little later on tonight? Maybe like an hour after this live is over. How would y'all feel if I did that tonight? Let me know if y'all want a new one. Let me know if y'all want another one tonight, because it's in my head right now. Let me know if y'all want a nerd one, okay? Not another one, but a nerd one, as we would say back in Mississippi, okay? We will all be up in there. Let me get my tail can, okay? That'll give me some time. I can go to the store, get me a little punk ass drink, and then come back, and we'll be back on point, okay? Well, let me tell y'all something. It's a song that I love so much. And it's by this group from the 70s. It's called LTD. And you would know this song when you hear the opening of it. It'd be like how the beat be like da 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 da. I have never been in space. Y'all know that song? You know that song? I fucked up the lyrics. But let me start it back over again. I have never been so much in love before. What a difference! Y'all, I love that song. Do you hear me? Oh my God, I love that song. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs from the 70s. That's one of my favorite songs, okay? And I just love Jeffrey Osborne's voice, okay? You know. Oh my God. Let me see. But anyway, y'all, we at the 4-minute mark. I love that song. But anyway, we're at the 4-minute mark. So let me make sure I check in with my moderators that are here. We got Pain, we got Universal Goddess. Who else is in here? I think that's all of the moderators that are here. I think it's just Pain and Universal Goddess. So y'all already know what to do. Y'all know to make sure that the chat is clean. Oh, and D-Boy2Envy, he's here. So y'all know what to do. Make sure that the chat is clean, okay? Make sure that everybody's leaving the flames in the chat. Make sure that if anybody gets out of line or gets disrespectful, just time them out. You ain't got to ban them, but just time them out and make them think about what they've done. And make sure that everybody's engaging. Right now, we got 38 people up in here so far. So let's go ahead and get into the review, which is Belle Collective, okay? And this is the season finale. And I'm kind of glad that this season is fucking over. We can get into the reunion and be done with this season. And maybe next season, y'all can get it back, get the wheels back turning. Because this season lacklustered, okay? Lack fucking luster. I did not enjoy this second half of this season at all. And if you're wondering where Roast and Review has been, that is the reason why it ain't been around. Because we all three of us made an agreement that we won't come back with Roast and Review until the goddamn reunion come back. That is the only time we're going to come back for this. Now, Belle Collective better step it up. They need to step it up. Carlos, I know you be watching. Y'all need to step this shit up, and I ain't lying to you. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So Carrie and Matt. Now, Carrie and Matt are discussing their current struggles. And Matt is the type of person that, yeah, I'm going through some shit. Yes, I'm struggling just like you are. But in the same breath, I just can't sit here and be all stressed out about what's going on. Like, I gotta get myself together and I gotta support you. But Carrie wants him to ride the wave with her. But my thing with Carrie is you can't tell nobody how how they need to how a person needs to deal with the stress. Some people deal with stress differently than others. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like the way that Matt deals with stress is the way that I deal with stress. But sometimes that could be an issue because sometimes you can make yourself, sick by acting like everything is okay when the shit really ain't okay like that. But sometimes that's the best way to go when the other person is pretty much so stressed out. You can't have a misery loves company situation. Somebody got to be the strong one when you weak. And that's what Matt is doing. Right now, Carrie, you're not strong enough to deal with whatever's going on right now with your business. And he's trying to give you the encouragement to keep that shit pushing and keep that shit moving. You can't afford to have two miserable motherfuckers in the house. You got to have somebody that's trying to lift you up, lift your spirits up, and keep you going. That's what you got to do. But instead, you want him to be miserable like you. And I feel like while I had Marlene's head all this season, you are actually a part of the issue too. You are a part of the motherfucking issue. And I don't really think you understand that, nor do you see that, nor do you really want to. But you are definitely a part of the problem, Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie, baby. Because the way you talk to him, it's like you don't talk to him, you talk at the man. Like, you don't talk to that man with no type of respect. And I think that Matt is weak as fuck in a sense because I think that he lets you walk all over him. And I think that he lets his mother do the same. And honestly, I can't deal with nobody me crazy and walk all over me. Like, that is what that he probably be stressed out all together with you and his mama walking all over him trying to tell him what the fuck he need to be doing. And that ain't right. It ain't right, Carrie, baby. It's just not right. And you're going to have to figure that part out. You're going to have to figure out how you're going to let that man support you because, you want that support from your husband. You do. You want the support from your husband. But in the same breath, you got to let your husband support you the best way that he know how. And the way that he knows how is to comfort you. That's it. He's trying to lift your spirits up. You already worried. What the fuck you need him to be worried with you for? What good is that gonna do? What good is that gonna do? When Bando is going through stuff and he's stressing, I'm not gonna be stressing with him. I'm going to give him the best advice. I'm going to try to help him the best way that I know how. And I am definitely going to try to put some positivity in him, even if he don't feel the positivity at that moment. But I'm still going to give that to him because I don't want to add on to the extra negativity that he's already feeling. Sometimes when someone's feeling heavy, you got to give somebody that light energy. And that's what her husband is trying to do. But I ain't no guru in no relationship. This is my first one in 7 years. So I'm not no guru in no damn relationship. Hell, I'm not. There's a lot that I can learn my damn self. But I'm just telling you how the hell I go through things. Like if I'm going through shit, I don't want Bando to be stressing with me. Hell, give me some light. Make me smile. Give me something. Give me something to look forward to. Like if I'm stressing out, you pick me up. You know what I mean? Like pick me up, like you do in other ways, but pick me up. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on. So then she gets Carrie and Matt to go in the house, and Latrice is pretty much saying, we got some surprises for you guys today. This is our last day in Atlanta. So why not, have fun today? So Latrice says that the Bells will go on a tea tour of Atlanta. And I think that's very nice. Watching them do that made me want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I live here and I want to do the tea tour. So bitch, let's do the tea tour. I might have to call up my girls. I might have to call up, Jamar. Well, I live with Jamar. Me and Jamar live together. Jamar, Carl, Tramel, I got to get the girls and Jay Moore and call up my girls, and DJ call up my girls and be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go and get a little tea on a little tea tour of Atlanta. Let's do that. That's real gay and feminine. The type of shit they probably like to do. So I want to do that. And while the girls are going on the tea tour of Atlanta, Glenn is saying that the men will go whiskey tasting. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. The whiskey tasting is pretty much up my alley too. Now, if I want to be, cute and, gay and shit with Carl and Tremel and them, I can go on the whiskey tour with my homeboy. Like, I could do all that. I like to sip on a little bit of whiskey and shit and get fucked up and, fucked up till I throw up and all that other shit. I like to do that. Okay, I like to do that. That's my favorite pastime, if you get what I'm saying. But this ain't about me. This about them. But that's what they're going to be doing. So they all separate. And Cliff feel like Matt needs some time away from Carrie because they're going through some things right now. And it's best that they pretty much, just have some time away from each other so they can have some fun and then come back together with, some better energy. So then there's the tea around the ATL. So Selena brings up Carrie disrespecting Matt. She said, now what's going on with you and Matt? Because this morning when Letitia was deep frying them damn Jimmy Dean sausages when she didn't even have to, you know what I mean? She can't cook worth a damn. Even I know not to deep fry no damn sausages. And all I know how to cook is fucking hamburgers and tacos. So what the fuck is she doing? But that's besides the point. Anyway, so she's basically saying, so you called him a motherfucker, and I want to know why that motherfucker is a motherfucker. So what's going on with that? So, Carrie said, let's not act. Look, my marriage is not perfect. We have issues just like everybody else. I've been with Matt since I was a teenager. Do you hear me? So everything is not always going to be lollipops and roses, girl. It ain't going to always be lollipops and roses. But sometimes I may use him as my emotional punching bag. And you sitting up here saying this as if it's something to be proud of. Don't no man want to be your damn emotional punching bag. Like, I don't want no man to be my damn emotional punching bag. Give me an actual punching bag to punch so I could use that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool for you to be using that man as your emotional punching bag. And by you saying that, I really believe that you do use that man as an emotional punching bag because you be punching that man emotionally in his motherfucking emotions. That's what the fuck you be doing. So I definitely get it, and I see it, and I feel it in all those different things. I get it, girl. That's exactly what the fuck you do, girl. So I don't understand, I don't understand you by far. I don't understand. But it is what it is, my girl. It is what it is. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But I don't think that that's cool for you to be using that man as an emotional punching bag. And then you sitting up here admitting it to the girls that that's what you do, and you acting like this is something to be proud of, and it ain't, But to each his own. Marie says it's really not what you say, it's your mannerisms. It's really not about what you say. It's more so about your mannerisms, and your mannerisms is the problem. And that was my issue with you when I first met you, Miss Carrie, baby, is the fact that your mannerisms was an issue. Like when you first met me, it was the way that you would talk to me, and you had just met me, and I just couldn't understand why this girl that's sitting up here thinking that she's Whitley Gilbert from motherfucking a different world, thinking that she's fucking Jasmine Guy, can come to me as an OG Belle like she don't know that I'm an OG with all these different businesses that nobody's ever heard of. They be coming at me like she goddamn crazy. So I'm just letting you know, Miss Carrie, baby, that it's all about your mannerisms. Your mannerisms is a motherfucking issue, even though in the past, my mannerisms have always been the motherfucking issue, okay? And, I'm just trying to let you know that if you're going to be in this collective, you need to check those mannerisms of yours, baby, because the mannerisms going to get your ass thrown over in the ocean. You need to check that. Like, that's basically what she was saying. So then, So then that is when she says, if you want to be in this collective, the part of being in this collective is the fact that we are definitely trying to, the point of this collective is for us to support each other. And I just opened up my other business, and there was no reason for you to not be there. Now, Latrice and Tamara, you feel what I'm saying? The reason why they wasn't there is because they were helping Selena with wedding stuff. So that is the reason why Latrice, Tamara, and Selena wasn't there. But there really wasn't no excuse for Miss Carrie, baby, to not be at my grand opening. So then when she says all that, Carrie's basically saying that you know what I'm saying? She's letting them know that that's a 3-hour drive. I spent 6 hours. I have to drive 6 hours back and forth to be here to, you know, to deal with you guys. But Marie wasn't having it, and she wasn't listening to it. Marie said, it doesn't matter how many hours of the day that you got to drive your ass all the way up here to Jackson to be with us. At the end of the day, if you're going to be a part of this collective, honey, then you need to be here to support the people. Because from the looks of it, Whitley Gilbert, you ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody. So the fact is, you got to be a sisterhood to somebody if you're going to be in this collective. You need to be a sisterhood to somebody if you're going to be a part of this collective. And Big Marie said that. Marie Monroe, the queen of the bells, not Letitia. Because, you know, Carlos got Letitia thinking that she's the queen of the bells. But I'm the queen of the motherfucking bells up in this bitch, okay? I just want y'all to know that I'm the queen of these motherfucking bells. Not Letitia, but Marie Monroe, Miss Marie. I'm the queen of the motherfucking bells. And I'm letting your motherfucking ass know that if you're going to be a part of this collective, you need to be a sisterhood to somebody. And by you not coming to my event, that make me feel like you ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody, and you damn sure ain't been no sisterhood to me. So that's what Marie was saying. I'm probably, you know, paraphrasing it, but that's what Marie was saying. Anyway, I'm just saying that's what she said. I'm just saying. So hold on, y'all. My camera messed up. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I fucked up, and this is why I need to buy me another camera, honey. This is why I need to buy me another camera. I was too far into character that I fucked up my damn camera. Where we at? Okay, let me see. There we go. All right. So where we at now? So she also tells Carrie, and if you're gonna be in it, besides being a sisterhood to somebody, if you're gonna be a part of this motherfucking collective, you need to be you need to be transparent. That's what you need to do. You don't need to be like Tamara and not give us nothing. You need to be transparent when you are part of this motherfucking collective. Because as I told your ass before, I'm the queen of the motherfucking bells, bitch. I'm the goddamn queen of these bells, bitch. And you can listen to what the fuck I'm talking about up in this bitch. Okay? That's what she said. I'm not saying that. That's what Marie said. So, let me see. So then Carrie says, you talking about me being, you know, being a sisterhood to somebody in this collective and being transparent when you ain't even been transparent about the fact that you set up there and made a big issue about me doing an event with Latrice. So after Carrie said that, Marie said, now why would I make a big deal about you having an event with Latrice? Now, why would I do that? Why would I have a problem with that? Now, Marie, you did sit up here and make it seem like you had a big ass issue with Miss Carrie doing a damn, you know, doing a damn event with Latrice. And then she said, you did. We sat there and had a whole argument about it, Marie. And that's what Marie said. Well, let me tell you something real quick. Letitia, even though I'm the motherfucking queen of these bells, Letitia is the reason why there is a Belle collective. So if you're going to have an event of something like this, okay, if you're gonna have an event of this magnitude, why would you get the wannabe head bitch in charge? You know, because I'm the real head bitch in charge, but Letitia is the wannabe head bitch in charge. So why would you get the wannabe head bitch in charge? You feel what I'm saying? And why would you not get her to help you host your event when this motherfucker right here, and when I'm talking about this motherfucker right here, I'm talking about Letitia. She's the one that hosts all of these brunches all around the city of Jackson with them burnt ass waffles and Eggo waffles and shit like that, and them deep fried ass sausages and all that other bullshit, them runny eggs that she be making at these brunches. You see that she has all that going on, and you don't want her to host no event with you? What type of shit is that, Miss Carrie, baby? You need to put some respect on her name. Although she used to want to be head bitch in charge, and I'm the real head bitch in charge, put some respect on her name. She got a tubby little boosie, baby. You need to respect that shit in her glory greens in the can and move on. Okay? So then after that, they continue to argue. And the little boy back there that was hosting the whole tea party, he was back there getting his whole life. And to be honest, if I was on that motherfucking team, then I would have been getting my life off this shit too. I'm just being for real. Cause listen, I done been there when people get into some drama. Like when all them times I've been at Chasing Atlanta's filmings, and I see like the day. Listen, I told y'all this a million times before. When Kendall and Tramiel got into it that night in that parking lot, they argued for at least 2 hours. I was getting my life off of that shit. You dusty ass, dirty ass bitch! You dusty ass, dirty ass bitch! You dusty ass, dirty ass bitch! And then he go Tramiel, fuck her, fuck that bitch. I'm like, oh shit, oh, okay. I still got some footage on my phone from that night, honey. I still got some footage. Bando got some footage on his too. We was recording shit and everything. I was tickled. Do you hear me? But anyway, where we at? So they go whiskey tasting, and the men is just having them a good ass time. And I already knew that these men weren't gonna have no drama with them. Hell, they just want to get fucked up, just like I do. Like I can hang with the men, cause I want to get drunk. I want to get fucked up. I want to drink till I fall out. Like that's just the type of time that I be on. Like I want to drink till I throw up. Like that's just what it is. Like I just like to drink till I get like I don't drink all the time. So when I get fucked up, like I want to get fucked up and regret it in the morning. Like that's just the type of shit that I want to do. Like don't judge me, but that's just what I want to do. Like especially for my birthday. For my birthday, I'm gonna get fucked up. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna drink everything somebody get. Well, I ain't gonna drink everything somebody get me, but I'm gonna drink every motherfucking thing. Okay, everything. Light, dark, wine, every damn thing, and gonna be fucked up at the next day. Okay, so. But that's what they were doing. So then Marie says, what I'm not gonna be is disrespected. I'm not gonna be disrespected. I'm the OG in this bitch. We started this motherfucking collective. I'm not gonna be disrespected by no Whitley Gilbert wanna be ass bitch. Now that's what I'm not finna do. And while y'all sitting up here trying to disrespect me, y'all need to put some respect on my motherfucking name, because my business is still open. Okay, y'all was sitting up here questioning me about my goddamn business, and my business is still open. My business is still open around Jackson and all the surrounding areas. So what the fuck y'all talking about up here questioning me about my goddamn business? And I believe one of you hoes was the ones that left that comment on that social media post saying that the business was shut down. I'm letting you hoes know that my business ain't shut down. What the fuck y'all talking about? So everybody's apologizing to her. And basically saying that, well, I didn't mean no harm when I asked you the question, because it was going around town that your business was closed. Like people was saying that you closed the doors on the building, not that you were moving somewhere else. People were saying that it was closed. And Letitia, well, I wasn't trying to, get up in your business or make you feel no kind of way. I was literally asking because I didn't know what was going on, because you had not told me nothing. So I just wanted to know what was going on, because people were saying that the business was closed. And I knew that you never said that the business was closed. So I just wanted to know for myself. So that's all I wanted to know. It wasn't no big deal. So then that's when that's when Marie said, when it come down to my business, I'm so damn traumatized by my business because of all the things that happened with my business. And little do y'all know, she was going back to the whole incident that happened with Latrice and Antoinette and the white girl that was on that damn show when all those allegations came out, because she did bring up the word allegations. And she did say that, that's going to always be a sore spot for her when it comes down to her business, because she don't play about her business. She done work way too hard to be who she is, and she ain't got no time for nobody coming for her business. And if you want me to be real, as much as I give Marie the blues a lot of the time, I do understand where she's coming from, because if I was accused of some shit like fraud or something like that, and I got this business out here, I wouldn't want nobody accusing me of nothing. I wouldn't want that to be no type of thing that anybody can say that I'm doing either. Like I wouldn't want that. So I definitely get what she's saying, and I ain't even mad at her for it. Honestly, like I'm really not. Like she got every right to be traumatized by it. Like no, despite who was involved in it, you know what I mean. It's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. You know, I understand it. Like I get it. I understand. So it's just like it is what it is for me. Like I get Marie. I get Marie. I definitely get Marie 100%. Like I be traumatized too. You know, I be traumatized by little shit. So imagine being traumatized by somebody accusing you of doing some fraudulent shit, and then you know your business coming to question and shit like that. That is an understandable situation. I can't front. So what else is going on? So then Glenn says that Latrice wants children, but Cliff said, I would rather be a grandfather than I don't want to be no damn father no more. I would rather be a grandfather. And when we had Tamara's baby, I looked at Latrice and I'm like, girl, you don't want no damn kid. You ain't ready for no kid. And to be honest, I'm right there with Cliff. Latrice don't want no damn child right now, child. You know, she probably thinks she wants a damn child, but I don't really believe that it's really in the cards right now for her to be trying to have no child. That's just me. Like, you could tell by the way she was caring for that child that, you know, that wasn't it for her. Like, she don't need to be having no damn baby right now. And that's just it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no tea, no shade, but you just got to know when to go and know when to fold, child. You just got to know. And in that moment, you just got to know. Do you hear me? Selena is on the bus and she says that Mike doesn't want to do his vows and it started getting her suspicious. But Marie said everybody's not good with speaking in front of a crowd like that. So don't put all that pressure on Mike. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that. I think that Selena is overreacting, but I do think that Mike gives her a reason to question stuff just due to the fact of his nonchalant attitude. Because honestly, that'll make me question shit too. If you so damn nonchalant, then it's just like it's just like it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it and I totally understand. But yeah, some people just have their different ways of showing how they love somebody because I know for a fact that my mama be telling me sometimes I don't even know if you give a fuck about shit. I was like, why would you say something like that? You know, my mama was telling me, you know, because I'm very nonchalant sometimes. I don't really have much of a reaction to things sometimes, unless I'm angry. But when people die, I don't really cry, or I just don't really like. It's a rarity that I cry. Like I've cried. This is the most I've cried this entire Mercury retrograde, and I'm so glad that that shit is over. But at the end of the day, I don't really cry like that. So, but that's mainly because I've always had to put on this strong face. So that's what I mean by sometimes people show their love in different ways, and I think that Mike is one of those people that shows his love in a different way. If you want me to be honest, you know. Um. So then they get a blindfolded surprise, and it's a stripper couple. Both of them, this is a couple, and they're strippers and they're married. Mike don't like strippers, so he allowed the women to enjoy themselves, and that's exactly what they did. They enjoyed themselves with the stripper. I'm not really too much of a fan of a stripper, but I have gotten a dance from a stripper before, and that was long before I was in a relationship or anything like that. Like I had not had sex in a long time. I hadn't been touched. And we had went to some sipping paint, and Carl had this stripper give me a dance, and I was in heaven. And that was a long time ago. I think this was before I even met Bando when that happened. That was a long time ago. But I definitely appreciate the motherfucking male attention. That's one thing I could say during that time because I was going through a goddamn drought. Okay. But I enjoyed that male attention, bitch. I promise you. He was dark skinned with dreads and a nice body. I enjoyed this shit. Okay. I did. I ain't had no man and I was single and wasn't getting none. So I needed that attention. Um, Let me see. So then you get into Selena and Mike's wedding. And it's beautiful. Selena looked good. It was a very simple dress. The bridesmaids look good. Everybody looked good. Now, one of those people, one of her bridesmaids by the name of April Sade, right? Y'all might remember her, you might not, but she was on Belle Collective a couple of times. And I don't know if y'all watch him, but a YouTuber by the name of Jay Evans Official, he's also from the Jackson area, just like me. He interviewed April and she talked about the breakdown of her friendship with Selena and how she wound up not being in Selena's wedding. And baby, that interview is very, very interesting. So if y'all don't watch Jay Evans Official, y'all need to go over there and get him a look-see because that interview was very, very interesting. And it had me looking at Selena a little bit sideways because that's how you treat your friends. That's how you treat your friends. Okay. But anyway, where we at? So it ain't no food there because the caterer is late, which that would have pissed me off, and I would have asked for a refund. Bitch, drop this food off and give me my money back. Cause what the fuck are you doing? So it's raining. And it started pouring down. And Carrie said, well, you know what they say when it rains on the wedding day? And I'm like, girl, why would you say that? Like, what the fuck was the point of you even saying some shit like that on this girl wedding day? Knowing that she already been sitting up here stressing about this wedding, and then you want to sit up here and say this stupid ass shit. This is why Marie be on your ass all the time. But okay, girl, whatever. So, after that, they do their walkthrough, and then Letitia trying to figure out what's going on with the food, and they say the food is on the way, and then the food gets there, and then the collective and the collective husbands decide to go and help out with the food. And I thought that that was a really good thing to do, which is the collective coming together to, to help them out with the food and see what they can do with that and all that other stuff. And Selena's wedding wound up being successful, wound up going the way that she wanted it to, and it was very happy. I like the ending of this episode, but I must say that I gotta call a spade a spade. This second half of the season was not good. It was not good, and I'm gonna need for Carlos to keep it 100. Like, sometimes Carlos will hype up some shit and it don't be what we think it's gonna be. And he said that this season was going to be like one of their best seasons. And I disagree. I think that the season where they had the reunion, when it was Latrice, Letitia, and Marie about the fight, when they had on that black and shit, I think that's the best season. I think it was So Gucci and Akeisha's second season on the show. I think that was their best season. Like, that was must-see TV right there. That was their best season. And I don't think no other season that they've had has topped that one at all. That's their best season. 100% their best season. I don't know what Carlos can do. I know that Amanda is on another show, which I've been watching it on the streaming platform. And I think what I'm going to do is do a season wrap up of the whole show and just talk about the entire season in one video or whatnot. But yeah, I feel like they should have kept, as much as I don't like Shantae, I think that Shantae and Amanda should have been Bells or friends of the Bells because they kept the fire going. And I think that's what they need because something is off with this cast right now and it's not giving. And it's a whole lot of girls in Jackson that can be on that show and really get them something. Like, it's a lot of them. Amanda's on a show called The Access Index Jackson. That's the show that she's on. And it's on this what is it? It's on this app called Rich Ass Auntie TV. That's what it's called. And the girls that's on that show, they could have been on Belle Collective, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure they probably tried out for Belle Collective and, and they didn't make it. But they could definitely be on Belle Collective if you ask me, honestly. Like, I think they need some fresh blood, and I don't think that Carrie's doing the trick for us. I don't know. Because I don't think that I think that Latrice, Marie, Letitia, and Tambra and Selena is a good mix, but we need 2 more people or 3 more people to really get that fire going. I really feel like that. Now, this reunion is really going to decide whether or not they could deliver. Because sometimes with any show, if the season is bad, the reunion normally, gives us more of a reason to look at it. You feel what I'm saying? Like the reunion pretty much makes up for a lackluster season. So hopefully this would be their case. But anyway, anyhow, we're about to get up out of here. Since you guys told me that you guys want another round of songs that are problematic, I'll be back here at 11 o'clock. So soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go and make my thumbnail and make the link and set up for songs that are problematic. We'll be right back here at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and I will see you guys then. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty, and we out till next time, till 11 o'clock.
Hey yo, pass the mic, pass the mic. I'ma talk my shit, then I'll be done for the night. He tried to fuck me on my money, he the jealous type. I heard you say that you the shit, we know that don't sound right. Hey yo, pass the mic, pass the mic. I'ma talk my shit, then I'll be done for the night. He tried to fuck me on my money, he the jealous type. I heard you say that you the shit, we know that don't sound right.
It's like moving in slow motion.